What's up, YouTube? If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning sub, you'll know that our channel has been desperately needing some commentary, and although this commentary is post, this is the first one. It starts here, and I'm hyped. With this said though, if you followed on our channel at all, you probably realize that we try our best to upload on Tuesdays. Now, today, the day that we uploaded is not a Tuesday, and last week, we didn't even upload a video. And the reason why that happened is because we wanted this first post commentary to be as good as we can get it for our first post commentary. And I went back after I recorded all of the voice for it, and I realized that I was being so proper, I might as well have cited it in MLA format. And that is not what any of us want. So why would we start our first video off like that? Enough with that crap though, let's cut to the chase. I am the voice of MXTP Ninjalbert, and this is my first online siege experience in Middle-earth Shadow of War.
Your attack stalls already. You don't have the guts to take this place.
Now, the more I watch this clip of me playing, the more I realize that to this day, I'm a pretty cheap player. Now, I'm not sure how many other people play the way I do, but I spam the hell out of Shadow Strike attacks, and you'll see this especially when I get to the Overlord later on. When it comes to killing orcs in bulk, I'm usually not the one doing it. I usually let my followers do it, and then take the captains for myself. And as you'll also see, I'm also pretty newbie, especially in this clip. Now that I keep watching it over and over again, I realize that I really didn't adjust at all. I didn't even prepare for any of the enemy captains I was going to go against, and I keep spamming Shadow Strike attacks. And if you've played the game, you have to know that Shadow Strike attacks are considered ranged, and you can't use ranged attacks at all against a captain that is arrow proof. It's that plain and simple. But apparently it wasn't getting through my head that, hey, stupid, stop trying to use Shadow Strike attacks. All these captains are arrow proof. What are you doing?
That kills you.
You can also tell that I'm pretty new to this, as I'm trying to do this in a very linear fashion. I am at victory point A, thinking, hey, let's start with A. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that most of my followers were already at victory point B. Now, by the time I realized that everyone's already at B, one of my captains was already half dead at B, bleeding out. I didn't want him to share the same fate as the first captain of mine who showed up. I needed to get over there pretty fast. I do have to say though, that was probably the smoothest revive I have had so far in this game. I mean, I showed up, normally I'd get attacked while I'm trying to do it by some asshole with a spear, but I went right in, revived him, and then suddenly realized, hey, now that first captain that was over by A is bleeding out as well. In that moment, I vividly remember saying to myself, wow, that is not what I wanted to do at all. Shortly followed by, screw it, I'll take him too.
I will conquer for you. I'll fight with you. I am good to go.
Yep, and as you'll see here, I can't even get through a doorway. I just keep making myself look worse and worse.
You dare step in my throne room? I serve Dark Lord. Command his fortress. I am one of fighting olog-hai. What are you?
Your executioner.
Remember what I told you about me being cheap? Well, yeah, it works. Of course, the first time I enter an online siege, I get the warlord that is haunted. And if you don't know what haunted means, it means that he is enraged when I use shadow strike attacks. Like I said, of course. So guys, thank you for tuning in to my first online siege experience in Middle-earth Shadow of War. Be sure to leave us some feedback on your way out. Do I talk too fast? Do I talk too slow? Too high or too low? Let us know. This is Mixtape Ninja Albert signing off.